Questions tonight about who might have been wounded by police gunfire during that terror attack on Bourbon Street.
Fox 8 chief investigative reporter Stephen Stock has more details about the shooter and the police response.
In the chaos and confusion on Bourbon Street early New Year's morning, split-second decisions by officers saved lives. But sources tell Fox 8 may have also injured innocent bystanders as well.
The responding officers not reacted quickly and with great effectiveness.
Greg Ferris has served in law enforcement and as a police firearms instructor in the Baton Rouge area for more than 4 decades. He points to national statistics showing that police officers in firefights like the one on Bourbon Street only hit their targets some 30% of the time.
I mean, if you look at national statistics of police gunfights, of shots fired versus hits, sometimes it's pretty discouraging.
A law enforcement source says suspect Samsudeen Jabbar tried to get out of the pickup truck that he had just crashed after driving at high speeds through crowds of people, wielding an AR-10 style rifle chambered with .308 slugs, heavy bullets normally used to hunt large game, bullets that can penetrate body armor. The source tells me Jabbar fired what appears to be several rounds before 3 different police officers opened fire, killing him. Sources tell me more than 30 rounds were fired in the exchange, and apparently some bystanders and even police officers may have been hit by gunfire aimed at Jabbar. Are the rules different when there's a crowd?
The guy who drove the truck into the crowd and he jumped out and apparently fired at the officers, you know that is a threat. That is an immediate threat to yourself. It's an immediate threat to those around you in the crowd. And there certainly is a risk in taking a bad shot and hitting somebody that you don't want to hit, an innocent person. But the threat is there in front of you, and you have to react to that.
It's unfortunate, but those things are going to happen.
A former police officer himself, attorney Eric Hessler, represents the Police Association of New Orleans and some of the officers who were on the scene individually.
I wouldn't be surprised if these persons, including the officers, were struck by ricocheting bullets.
And you would say they were fully justified in their actions? 100%.
In such a confined area, with these officers shooting as many rounds as they fired in close quarters, ricocheting is to be expected. Unaccounted round, as tragic as that may be, can be expected. And it's unfortunate, but those things are going to happen. They're going to happen, and all the training in the world is not going to be able to prevent a ricochet, I can tell you that.
Clearly, I think these guys are heroes. They ran towards the event.
Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Rispani has represented police officers in the past.
A lot of shots fired by police, unclear about how many were fired by the perpetrator. Those bullets go somewhere, and they're going to have to find out where they came from and where they went.
And tonight, the Orleans Parish Coroner, Dr. Dwight McKenna, confirms to Fox 8 that all of the innocent victims who died of trauma died consistently with being struck by that truck at high speed. The coroner also tells us that the suspect, Jabbar, died from 4 gunshot wounds to his torso. A 5th gunshot grazed him.
And we know, had they not responded the way they did, as you reported yesterday,
that's right,
it would have been far worse, perhaps, than bombs going off in our city.
He was attempting to get a remote device to explode 2 different bombs out in the Bourbon Street area and could have killed dozens, if not hundreds. So they acted very quickly and probably saved a lot of lives.
They were heroes running towards that danger. Thank you.